Content disclaimer: the views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teachers, scholarship, education, and research. For fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed. Whoa. Live the life you love the life you live. Live the life you love the life you live. Big, bad, and we broad, and we no need nobody God. We're big, bad, and we broad, and we no need nobody God. That's right. What's up, family? How y'all doing? Oh yeah, let me come from another angle in my house and chill out. Over there in the background, you see the Last Supper with black folks. Last Supper with black folks in the background. Last Supper, even if it was real or not, hey, it's good to encourage. Last Supper with original people. That's the Last Supper. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the dining room area, drinking some tea. Let me see, how's everybody doing out there? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? Thank you for coming on my live. Of course, you can see the importance of pursuing and developing your passion. This lesson is not going to be a chalkboard one, not yet. I will be doing a chalkboard. What's up, Brown Eyes? How you doing? Brown Eyes. I was listening to this listening to a song by Rick James and Smokey Robinson. Ebony eyes, oh I said I love you, oh baby. Yes, you know that I love you, Ebony Eyes. Big up to the Ebony Eye crew, the late, great Rick James. I'm born the same day he born. And the great Smokey Robinson, who was born February the 19th. Big up to him all the time. I love that song, Ebony Eyes. I love Fire and Desire. I love good love songs that make me want to dance with my empress, or when I get a new empress, and make love to them in a manifestation way. Today's brief IG Live is going to be The importance of pursuing and developing your passion. And usually we have a multiplicity of passions that we pursue throughout our lifetime. And I remember when I was young and thinking about that. When did I think? I remember when I was young and I thought about being a lawyer at one time, but always in the back of my head, I was always into loving to express myself through art, music. I love to sing since I was a child. So it's important. We bought this probably 20 years ago. You probably just have to Google or go to Etsy. Etsy, this is 20 years. This picture right here is about 20 years old. Yeah, so I won't remember. I'll tell you the truth, I won't remember about this picture, But what I do as the numerovator is show you that your numbers in every aspect, from your name, your birth date, the cycles that you're in, can help you along your path of pursuing and developing your passion. That word alone, passion, is something that you have to pay close attention to. And the next alignment assignment that I will be giving out between today, happy birthday to Brother Rich, happy birthday to Lord Jamal, happy birthday to somebody I used to work with in the reggae world and in the entertainment world back in the day. Happy birthday to Malik Yoba. Today is Malik Yoba's birthday also. Big up to him wherever he's at. Haven't spoken to him in years, but I've done a few shows with Malik Yoba, but one main show I did was at SOB's and his whole Nature Boy production. Him and I did a show back in the day. Thank you very much for sharing a badge. Thank you very much. So yes, I decided to come from another angle of the house, which is the dining room area, which I just cleaned down this table too. I was wiping down this table. I think I have to get a tablecloth, like my mother used to have, tablecloth. And this table is an extended table, so it can extend to a larger table. So I have some brief notes about the importance of passion, and this came from a quote. I was watching a series, and I study movies and I study series to get information from them, but I'm also getting knowledge, wisdom, and certain understanding, and saying because most of these series or television shows or movies are there to move you in a certain sense, but it's also there for you to study, especially if they're non-fictional movies or television show. And there was a quote that a doctor said in the series, and the series is called The Residence. The series is The Residence, starring Malcolm Jamal Warner and a few other people. But the quote that was stated, it says, "There is no great art without passion." There is no great art without passion. We say that one more time. There is no great art without passion, which means that true mastery and excellence in any creative field, whether it's art, music, writing, whatever you want to do, can only be achieved when the artist is driven by intense passion, dedication, and love for their craft. Say that again as I'm drinking this tea. Big up to Ralph McDaniels. I got this tea cup from Ralph McDaniels, a dear friend who put me on stage years ago in Brooklyn. Ralph McDaniels from Video Music Box. That's a man, a prime example. That's a man that followed his passion. Ralph McDaniels followed his passion. Video Music Box followed his passion till now that everybody in the world that has ever developed any type of video show, especially in the hip hop world, that man was one of the pioneers. That man is one of the pioneers. Very important. And people like Grandmaster Flash, Grandmaster Theodore, Kool Herc, and various others, they were so passionate about what they believe in. Like I said, the quote is, there is no great art without passion. And that passion is a true mastery. So if you are passionate about writing, art, music, DJing, carpentry, whatever it is, it can only be achieved when the artist is driven by intense passion, dedication, love for their craft. So there's a formula to this, the PDL. Let's put it like that. PDL, passion, dedication, and love. So there is a formula, and I'll call that formula PDL. PDL, that is a formula. Everybody write it down. PDL, passion, dedication, and love. So I might have to break down those words one day. I might break that when I officially put this whole lesson out and the homework behind it, because I'm going to give people alignment, assignment, homeworks around this, because after we did our homework from August 26th, last month, you got a whole month. You had a whole month to do those homework. Those people that circulated funds for those alignment assignments. You had a whole month. And that was based on quiet time. And why quiet time is so important in developing and pursuing your passengers, because sometimes you have to be in your quiet moments to get rid of all of the mental clutter, all the outside clutter, in order for you to develop your passion, in order for you to pursue your passion. Because one of the things I'm going to speak about is igniting your creativity. Igniting your creativity is going to be a very important part of fueling your passion. A lot of people may not understand that. The other one will be drive innovation. Driving your innovation to be innovative in whatever you do and however you do. But it's important that's another important part of pursuing and developing your passion. Number 3, inspires new ideals. The quiet time alignment lessons that I gave to people was really to quiet down all of the clutter. Start removing and detoxing yourself from all the clutter in your life. So it would help you to inspire new ideas, drive your innovational ideas, and help you with your creativity. It's a very important part of that. Then another one is pushing boundaries. You got to push yourself beyond your boundaries when you are pursuing and developing your passion. Very important factor. Very important that we learn to do that. The next is overcome obstacles, because yes, obstacles are going to be in your life, no doubt, but you got to be willing to overcome it. Can't give up. You got to be dedicated. You got to love what you do, and you got to be passionate about what you do. People know that I'm passionate about my numerovation and why I do it the way I do it, and I'm not following anybody. That's why I write books. I do classes. I do workshops. I do private classes too. I have private classes too, but I haven't put that out there yet. I have private classes, but it would be probably one or two, probably three or four classes online, and access for the whole month. But I do have private classes also. Number 6, fostering perseverance. You have to preserve and be perseverant in what you want to do. You can't just start and stop and start and stop business. It doesn't make sense. If you're passionate about what you want and you're dedicated about what you want and you love what you want, you're not going to start and stop and start and stop. Some people do that, and that's where people fail because their passion that they want to develop, they haven't put in that full dedication. They haven't become persistent. And why I like to break down words more now than ever is because these are words that we use on a constant basis. These are words that we use on a constant basis, especially when it comes to developing our passion and what we want to accomplish in this lifetime. Another thing that I'm going to discuss is creative authenticity, or learning to create authenticity, how to be authentic with what you create. That's a part of the homework that I'm going to be giving in the next few days. I'm just developing and doing the notes for it. Evoke emotions. Evoke emotions. When you're developing your passion and dedicating yourself to your passion, there's going to be a lot of emotions coming into it, coming from all over, because some people are going to be angry with you. Some people are going to be happy. Some people are going to support. Some people are not going to support. It doesn't matter what other people think outside of you. It only matters about what you emotionally feel about yourself. That's really what it's all about when it comes to pursuing and developing your passion. If you understand what I'm saying so far, put a number 1 in the chat. If you understand what I'm saying so far, put a number 1 in the chat. Number 9 is connect with others. When you're pursuing your gift, when you're pursuing your passions, when you're pursuing those things, it allows you to connect with other energies that's going to support your passion, whether it's locally or internationally. You need to connect. That's why I've made connections not only here in America, but in England, in the Caribbean, in Germany, in Japan, in China, and especially because I made that connection with people like Brother Rich or Brother Billy Carson or Brother Sonetta. Major platforms that I've done and showed my gift and my passion to the world. I've been on Sonetta's show in the beginning. He was one of the first to put me on. And then it was Brother Rich after that, after he translated from Blog Talk to video. But Sonetta was one of the first people that put me on to a big audience, and that went ballistic because Sonetta just randomly started asking me names of different celebrities, and I was just spurting them out. He said Snoop Dogg, and I told him the birthday. He said KRS-One, and this was not set up. This wasn't pre-planned. He just wanted to see where my memory was. Muhammad Ali, this person, that person. He started throwing me conscious people. Umar Johnson, Tazaria, Polite. He started throwing names from the consciousness, and I knew how to. I kept on coming with their birthdays. Showing that my passion, showing my passion and my dedication to my craft. Last but not least, leave a lasting impact. Whatever passion you are developing and pursuing, make sure that you leave a lasting impact. Because without passion, it becomes mundane, lacking energy, depth. You got to put the soul behind what you believe in. I believe in my product. As a matter of fact, I know my product yields results. I know that because I have testimonies that I don't even share with people. I don't do all of that. It's really not about sharing the testimonies, but although people are looking for that, but when you are passionate about whatever you do, whether it's whether it's contracting, whether it's building, whether it's welding, whatever you do, you turn those passions into profit. That's why the late, great James Brown says, if you got a gift, talent, or skill, you should never be broke. If you got a gift, talent, or skill, you should never be broke. And I'm looking y'all dead in your face because all of us out there have a gift, talent, or skill that we came through with. But many of us are not pursuing it. And I got it. I understand. Some of us, we're caught up. I understand. Many of us are caught up, and it's all right. Sometimes in our being caught up, that's where the problem lies. But remember, the next assignment that I'm going to give to those who need it, more than likely between today or tomorrow, I'll probably come on and break down the whole thing about this importance, the importance of the pursuing and developing your passion. Because there's a great quote that I want to also talk about where a French artist and sculptor named Auguste Rodin, who believed that passion was essential to creating truly remarkable works of art. This is by a sculptor and artist named Auguste Rodin. His quote is, and I'm reading it right now, passion was essential to creating truly remarkable works of art. So you got to treat your passion that you're developing and pursuing as a work of art. On that note, I'm not going to be long. I just wanted to share this moment with you. I just wanted to share this moment with you about the importance of pursuing and developing your passion. And I dare to say passions because we have a lot of passion in us. A lot of people know me as an MC, a performer back in the day, a singer, DJ back in the day, a radio personality, a media personality. I did television and radio, did all of that. I did every type of party that you can even imagine. Club life, all that. I got one of my friends on here right now, old friends from the club life, ATM promotion. Hey, he knows. I was doing all kind of parties, from house parties to swing parties to pajama parties to all kind of parties. I've done parties. And even before I met him, I was doing parties because, like I said before, I was born in a nightclub. My father opened up a nightclub the year I was born. So obviously your father gonna bring you down and show you to his friends in the nightclub. He does that. And the nightclub was in our basement in the house that we owned, my grandmother owned in Crown Heights. So we had parties. I mean, literally turned it into a lounge with round tables and candles and everything. DJ room, bathroom, all of that. And sometimes we'll do the backyard and sometimes we'll do upstairs and downstairs. That's what he used to do. I remember my father telling me about doing a 3-day party in the house. From the basement all the way, he had to keep on running to the liquor store and buying more liquor, had to keep on running to the ice store and buy more. He made so much money that day. And would you believe my father lost his portion of money in gambling? He lost a major portion of his money that he made from that 3 days party that he did by gambling. And that was one of his vices. Gambling, smoking, that was one of his vices. Got it. He even lost money to his own father, who was a very good gambler in poker. My grandfather, Granville Sticky Risden, was a very good gambler. And my grandfather and my uncle Victor, excellent gamblers when it comes to dominoes and cards. These guys could swindle your money out of your pocket. They were good at what they did. That's one thing. Big up to my grandfather and my father's side. My grandfather and my father's side. My grandfather on my mother's side didn't gamble. He wasn't. He was a contractor. He was about working and taking care of his birthday just passed. But my grandfather on my father's side, he stuck it to my father too. My father wanted to play him in some cards. He said, okay. They don't know these old school gamblers are different, yo. These old school gamblers are different. Be careful when you gamble with older people from back in those days that are mastered of poker, and especially playing poker or dominoes or anything like that. Be very mindful with them old school gamblers. They good at card work and all that kind of stuff. My grandfather, he was a master number too. He was born on December 22nd, so he was a master number at that. And my uncle Victor, he was born the same day as Chris Brown. He was born May 5th, so he had that master number energy too, that 55, that 5-5. My uncle, so they were something else when it came to gambling, So I guess that's where I get a lot of my energy from, being willing to take a gamble with my gift. I'm not a gambler because I used to see people lose money, family members lose money. I wasn't into that, but I do take risk. I have no problems taking a risk. And investing in certain things and doing certain things. I kind of slowed down over the years, but I still got it in me to take a risk. Or I promote others that when I see their numbers of the ability to take risk and overcoming fear, I promote and tell you in your numerovation consultation, you need to do this, especially if you know it's going to be positive and productive in your life. You got to do it. All right. So on that note, I'm going to close out. Remember, the next few days between today and the 26th, I will be issuing out the alignment assignments for those who are serious about it, those who want to keep themselves in alignment and grow to be their very best in this realm, which has helped me, help numerous people. And again, I tell people all the time, I don't care if you surpass me in anything. As long as I did my job to help open you up to your benefits of who you are through your numbers, I've done my job. I've done my job. That's it. I have high self-esteem. So I'm respectful about my esteem. I'm respectful about my talent and my gift. I'm respectful about my developing passions because I am still developing. I'm still growing. I'm not claiming perfection. Because you can always better your best. Say that again. You could always better your best. That's what I strive to do. Better my best. All right, family. So remember, tribute to Dick Gregory is coming up. Tribute to Dick Gregory. Let me flip the flyer. Tribute to Dick Gregory is coming up. That's the front door. That's my front door. That's the office where I'm usually filming. But the tribute to Dick Gregory is coming up. You can swipe that QR code right there. That's going to happen on October the 13th in the new Black Wall Street Mall in Stonecrest, Georgia. You can go to my Linktree for that. And remember, Dr. B is one of my special invited guests. Brother Rich, today is his birthday. Lorenzo Sanford, astrologer and musician, and High Heel, Sister Golda. Also, Tassili Ma'at. Red Pill and Blue Pill are our guest speakers also. And then later on that afternoon, we have Baba Ashra Kwesi. So the tribute to Dick Gregory is going to be early from 11 o'clock until 2:30, 3 o'clock. And then we're going to get prepared for Baba Ashra Kwesi and Mirara Kwesi. And we should be setting that off around 4 o'clock. Boom, that's going to be big at the new Black Wall Street. And then we will be in Brooklyn, New York on October 27th. October 22nd, Brooklyn, New York, with the one, the only Tamika Royale. And the other person is going to be Amira. And there's going to be Sister Amira Hassan, and other guest speakers will be passing through. More than likely, Kafunya will be there. Lloyd Strayhorn will be there, a whole lot of family members. But I just wanted to feature these new speakers because I like to bring out new speakers, people that are serious and know and are good at their craft. All right, so have a great day, afternoon, or evening. More than likely, I'm going to share this on YouTube and share this on Facebook also. So look out for it on that. So it will be a rebroadcast on to my other apps. It will be a rebroadcast. All right. So have a great day, afternoon, or evening. Be safe, be great, and remember, pursuing and developing your passion takes dedication. All right. Thank you very much. I love you because I love me. Peace. Hey family, on Sunday, October 13th, I am celebrating 29 years in promotion and production at the new Black Wall Street Mall with tribute to Dick Gregory. That's right, celebrating 29 years, so text that number to get more information. Remember, Baba Ashraf Kwesi and Mirror Kwesi will be closing out the evening with a salute by Dr. B. Sirius, Brother Rich, Red Pill and Blue Pill, Lorenzo Sanford, Sister Golda X, Sister Tassili Ma'at, and so much more. Make sure you go to Linktr.ee/King Simon the Numerator or scan the QR code. So remember, our job as studiers of these metaphysical, esoteric knowledge is to help enhance people to be better. I, as a numerator, using the numbers, or quote-unquote numerals, and motivation to get people to understand why they need to activate their numbers to be their very best self and maximize it. Because the numerals hold a frequency. And if you're willing to turn up that frequency, then that frequency can help to guide you and navigate you to a higher height that will allow you to spiral to be your best self. We must remember that.